Hello, divine beings. It's Saint M30th Day. I just used my new name. That's the first time I've shared that name in this way. And it feels good to share that with y'all out loud. It's M30th Day, Saint M30th Day to be exact. They, them pronouns. Hi, how are you doing today? I left space for you to actually share because I'm actually listening energetically. And I care to know. I'm going to open up this space and then we're going to get into it. As always, I set the intention that I'm a clear, pure channel of the highest love, the highest light, the highest truth, for the highest good of the collective. That as you may exist in energetic space with me, you may receive, whether it be energy or knowledge or good vibes aligned to your transformation with clarity and guidance as you move on your own journey of embodying your true your true essence and highest self. Thank you for helping me remain in my energetic integrity and sovereignty, spiritual team. Asa. So I'll be channeling pure source energy as you listen to me. And if you're open to receiving, all you need to say is just yes in your heart, and that transmission will be there for you. That energetic support will be there for you. I made it. There's this pervasive feeling of peace and undifferentiated love that has blossomed within me. Of pure consciousness. And I say undifferentiated, which I actually prefer more than universal love in terms of the naming, or unconditional, because it highlights that the love is the same. It is not different for all. It is all the same. It is all that true, pure love of source, as source, to source, from me to you to everything. And yesterday I put it out there. I used the title of Ascended Master, but I don't know, I don't really care much for titles and labels. So, but I put it out there because I was guided to by my spiritual team. And in the evening, I experienced what I would have previously have called a spiritual attack, but now see it through a different lens. And, it was a series of a bunch of what one would think are perceived. I would have perceived it as I would have perceived as spiritual attacks in the past. But I've been in the process of solidifying my awareness of my subconscious and what I'm experiencing and how I experience things. And it has dawned on me that, Not that there are not negative polarity beings out there, y'all. I am not trying to diminish spiritual attacks, black magic, spells, curses, vines. I've experienced it all. I'm not diminishing it. And what I've learned along the journey is that these things amplify what is already within us. So if there are any insecurities or weaknesses or fears or lower density vibrations that are within us, the external amplifies it. So if someone or an entity, because it's not even a person, sometimes it's other alien beings, are sending negative energy or lower density vibrations your way, it will bring up that which is inside of you that mirrors it, because something can't come your way unless it is internal to you. As within, so without. And so I was experiencing these myriad of dreams where I'm being attacked. And I woke up really worried, like, oh my gosh, do I have a hole in my aura? Am I not protected enough? What's going on? And it kind of went down a rabbit hole a little bit in terms of like energy work and protecting myself and cleansing and releasing. And then eventually I realized, like, wait, hold on. I got the sign from my spiritual team to fix your glasses. Fix your glasses. Fix your perspective of what you're and how you're seeing the situation. And so I sat after doing all of this energy work, trying to figure out why I was experiencing it, and realized, this is not about anything other than the last chapter closing, and the last chapter was safety for me. The last chapter of the cycle I just went through before I am now in this new chapter, in this new timeline after this quantum leap. And it was about safety, learning that, and not just learning, knowing I'm divinely protected. To know I'm divinely protected means I must know on a vibrational level that I am safe. And that is something that I have not felt my entire life, feeling safe, feeling secure. And so what these beings, the energy they were directing at me, was highlighting within me that I was coming to a close in this cycle of feeling unsafe. That I had closed out all of the energy work, all of the shifting and energy that I needed to do to come and arrive at I am safe and I am divinely protected. And once I realized that that is what I was being shown in my subconscious, then I was like, wow, I am so thankful that I experienced this so-called spiritual attack. I am grateful that this was brought to my awareness and attention, because now I know I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. And so that was just an example for myself. But often when we're going through these nightmares, negative dreams, or experiences in our reality, it is beneficial to come back to ourselves and to see it from a fresh perspective of, what is this trying to tell me about where I'm at now? Where is it trying to tell me about this cycle, this pattern, my ideologies, my beliefs about who I am and where I'm at now? And so, not to be the devil's advocate, but to offer another perspective. Because once I was able to see it, like, oh, okay, I'm closing this out once and for all. This is showing me that I am safe, and I've always been safe. That there was this fear there that I have finally worked out. Then I could see it from the lens of unconditional, undifferentiated love. And from this higher perspective that Source is all, y'all. Source is all. And Source has undifferentiated love for all. All is one. And as I am in this unity consciousness, Source consciousness, God, self-realization, being, that meeting the all with love is what actually shifts and transmutes the negativity into that higher vibration. And being able to do that with this feeling of being safe and protected was like the last. It was like safety is all about our root chakra, y'all. It's all about the root chakra. And on the ascension journey, you ascend upwards, right? From the root, you ascend up, 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 throughout the chakras, the soul star chakra, all the way to the divine gateway chakra, merging in harmony and unity, and then you ascend back down from your crown to your root chakra. This is known in many Eastern traditions as the lotus feet. And so when you reach your root chakra and eventually your earth star chakra, that is now attuned to that divine frequency. And so it was the closing out of that chapter for me, of attuning myself from the root to divine source frequency. And that was the last thing, is that I am eternally, divinely protected. And not just knowing, because I knew it consciously, but subconsciously on a cellular level, there was some work I needed to do to experience it vibrationally. And I now have experienced it. And because I am able to meet these energies with that undifferentiated love, they no longer can have that negative impact on me, because that lower vibration density doesn't exist within me. Now it's just all love. And so I came to this place of this knowing of, wow, all is love. And it's all, and love is all that matters. And I had to just be with that. In the past, this experience of these dreams, these spiritual attacks, would have thrown me off for, in the beginning, a couple months. And then it went down to weeks, days. But I was able to really just take care of myself through it and bounce back within a couple of hours. And now I will never experience it again. And so, as we learn our lessons, and your lesson might not be safety or worth or value, whatever it may be, you integrate it and it becomes a vibrational truth for you, such that your recovery period, if even to say that, lessons and lessons and lessons to it just is. And so that is to just offer a different perspective of spiritual attacks. When you come at it from the perspective that you are a soul here to evolve and expand back to remembrance of your source isness, to come into unity with source, such that you are in full and complete remembrance of source, self-realization, then everything in the universe is working in its favor to assist you in that process and that journey. And that process and journey is one, yes, in which you will and have a life purpose and soul mission, and you're also here to be your true self, which is the egoic lower self, that truest essence of your lower self, refined, existing in your soul blueprints, the energetic templates encoded with light codes that you are meant to awaken as your DNA awakens, as your DNA strands are activated, so on and so forth. But all of this is here is that in order to be our truest self and our highest self, it means we must remember that we are source and that everything is source and that everything is love at the very core essence of it. And so I leave y'all with that for the day, as I am eternally grateful for my journey and all of the experiences I've had, both the positive and the unpreferred. I didn't even like to use the word negative. I used to say unpreferred. There were some things I did not prefer to experience, but now, as I am in this place of great awareness and perspective, I can look down and be like, huh, I'm grateful for that too, actually. So I send you off to the corners of the earth, wherever you may be. I'm grateful for you. I don't take this for granted. I invite you to take a couple of deep breaths with me now. From the belly and then out audibly, deregulating your nervous system. If you accept this deregulation, bringing in that natural energy consciousness of peace and calm to you now as we continue to breathe in and out. In and out. Beautiful. Take care wherever you are. Deeply, deeply, as deep as you can across all aspects of your being, your mind, your body, your emotions, your spirit, your energy, socially, environmentally, financially, all of it matters, as we are complex beings rooted in simple, 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 simple understandings of truth. As source to source, I love you. Peace.